Spiders rank among the most unnerving beings on the planet. Regardless of size, their looks and actions have the power to startle many. These creatures can swiftly infiltrate homes, creating chaos and panic. It's a sight to behold, unless you happen to be arachnophobic. In this video, we'll delve into some chilling encounters with spiders and discuss the largest and most venomous species known. Ready? Let's dive in. Invasion. Have you ever come across a spider in your house? It's a common experience to try and get rid of it as soon as possible. But what do you do when faced with an army of spiders? In a video captured in Australia, thousands of spiders have taken over a fence. It's hard to count them all, but they are definitely not the smallest spiders. They seem to have established their territory on the fence and show no signs of leaving. As if this wasn't enough, there is also a snake lurking nearby, which makes the situation even more terrifying. It's like a waking nightmare. Australia. Thousands of spiders are certainly creepy, but even one spider can be quite frightening, especially the huntsman spider. A huge giant with long legs, which is lurking just behind this curtain. When the cameraman comes closer, the spider gets angry and tries to attack him, but he manages to get away. How can one catch such a monster? For example, you can use a large container with which you can cover a huge spider. This man did so. He saw a giant spider on the ceiling, got some container, climbed up the ladder, and tried to catch the monster, but something went wrong. The spider dodged sharply and landed on the floor. The man runs away because now it's unknown where the dangerous spider is. Babies. Did you know that wolf spiders, a type of spider, carry their babies on their backs? Female wolf spiders carry their spiderlings from birth until they grow up, similar to how female anteaters carry their young. However, unlike anteaters, wolf spiders can have hundreds of babies on their backs. If you crush the female wolf spider, it can release hundreds of spiders into your home, which can be dangerous. Killing the mother can make things worse because some of the baby spiders could grow up and become even bigger problems. While some spiders may not be harmful to humans, there are others, like the one shown attacking the camera woman in the bathroom, that can be dangerous. It is understandable to feel scared when encountering such spiders in your bathroom, a place where you would normally relax. For example, in one video, a big spider sits on the wall and seems harmless until the cameraman provokes it by poking it. The spider eventually jumps into the bathtub, joining the cameraman for a bath. Other spiders, like the one seen chilling in the water alone, may even occupy the bathtub before you do. Imagine seeing a big spider like this in your bathtub. It's enough to make you want to move out of your house. By the way, where do you think all this is taking place? Share your thoughts in the comments. Record. Not all people tend to run away from spiders. Some, on the contrary, love spending time with them. For example, this brave guy named Tom Buchanan a few years ago, he set a very creepy Guinness record. Tom settled in a glass box, and people began to dump spiders on him. Spiders immediately started walking all over the guy. Goliath Birdeater. The Goliath Birdeater, also known as the Goliath Tarantula, is the largest spider in the world. It holds the title of the Palm of Victory due to its massive size. Although its limbs are slightly smaller than those of the giant huntsman spider, measuring about 11 inches, its body is twice as big, reaching a length of 4 inches. The biggest Goliath birdeater ever caught was in Venezuela in 1965. It had a leg span of 11 inches, and no spider has beaten this record since then. This spider can swallow birds, but this is a rare occurrence. More commonly, it feeds on various arthropods, worms, amphibians, and even mice. It eats both inside and outside its den, which it covers with cobwebs. The good news is that the Goliath birdeater is not a threat to humans. Even if it bites, the worst that can happen is sweating and nausea. This incredible creature is native to Brazil. Brazilian salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. Here's another tarantula. It's often put in third place in the top of the largest spiders in the world, right after the giant huntsman spider and the Goliath birdeater. The length of its limbs reaches 10 inches. As with the Goliath birdeater, this tarantula is not particularly fond of birds. Much more, it's attracted by insects, lizards, frogs, and mice. The Brazilian salmon pink bird-eating tarantula lives exclusively in tropical forests of the Brazilian state of Paraíba. There, it can be recognized by its distinctive brown coloration with pink hairs. By the way, they're not for beauty. The Brazilian salmon pink bird-eating tarantula shoots them at prey, immobilizing it. But again, humans shouldn't worry. Despite the impressive appearance, these spiders are quite harmless to humans and can scare only impressionable people and arachnophobes. Brazilian giant tawny red tarantula. And here's the neighbor of the Brazilian Goliath, the Brazilian giant tawny red tarantula. This spider is one of the largest in South America and the world, with limbs that can reach up to 11 inches long, longer than those of the Brazilian salmon pink bird-eating tarantula, earning it the title giant in its name. Despite this, many South Americans and people from other parts of the world keep this tarantula as an exotic pet because they can live up to 20 to 25 years. However, only female tarantulas can live this long, while males rarely live more than 6 or 7 years. These Brazilian tarantulas are venomous like other tarantulas, but their venom is not fatal to humans. Unfortunately, some other spiders have extremely toxic venom, so it's important to learn about them. Keep watching to see 3 of the world's most venomous spiders. This information could save your life someday. Brazilian wandering spiders. Once again, we're dealing with Brazil. It would seem that the most dangerous spiders in the world live in Australia, but this country has its own monsters. The Brazilian wandering spider, like the brave guy Tom Buchanan, was listed in the Guinness Book of World Records. It's listed there as the most venomous spider in the world. It shares this title with another spider, which you'll learn about very soon. In the meantime, let's talk about these wanderers. You need to know that they're large. They can grow up to 8 inches in length and have extremely powerful and dangerous venom for humans. It causes loss of muscle control, followed by respiratory failure, resulting in paralysis and suffocation. The venom causes infection of the lymphatic system, and its entry into the circulatory system leads to heart failure in 85% of cases. Fortunately, there is an effective antidote for the venom of the Brazilian wandering spider, so the recorded number of deaths from the bites of these creatures is small. Sydney funnelweb spider. Did you know about the Sydney funnelweb spider, which is a neighbor of the Brazilian wandering spider in the Guinness Book of Records? Although it's a small spider, growing only up to 2 inches in length, its venom is extremely lethal and can even kill a human. This spider is very aggressive and powerful, often attacking first by biting several times. Its bite is capable of piercing even the fingernails of a human due to its strength. The venom attacks the human nervous system and can eventually lead to death. Fortunately, doctors have had access to an effective antidote since 1981, and no deaths have been reported since then. Australian black widow. Many people are familiar with the black widow spider, but not many know about its Australian counterpart, which is actually more venomous and dangerous. These small spiders have distinctive orange markings on their backs and are equipped with strong neurotoxic venom. What makes them particularly dangerous is that sometimes their bite can go unnoticed, but the symptoms will make themselves felt soon enough. Victims may experience sweating, vomiting, weakness, and severe muscle pain. However, there is an antidote available, and thankfully, there have been no reported human deaths from the Australian black widow in recent decades. Have you ever been bitten by a spider? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.